help you show up in the search. You're putting less obstacles in the way of the buyer checking out. Hi guys, welcome back to All I Know About Depop. This is video number 4 in the Quit Your Job for Depop series, where I share what I'd get up to on my first month on Depop if I was to start from zero again. This video is going to be all about what I'd get up to on week number 3. If you haven't seen the first few videos, then I would go and check them out first. I will leave a link here for the first video, so go and watch that first. But if you have watched them, then hello and welcome to week 3. That is my introduction, so let's get cracking. So we finished last week with our first drop of listings, and we now have 20 items listed in our shop. These are our week 3 to-dos. We're gonna add the rest of the listings to the shop, we're gonna go hunting for followers, and we're gonna optimize our listings. This is a bit of an exciting week. This is a week where we start to get the ball rolling for our shop. This is the week where we should start to see likes and followers, and there is a small chance that we might even make a sale. So actually at the end of this week, I want all of my 60 listings to be posted on the shop. We have 20 up already, so if I post 8 listings every day, by the end of the week, all of our listings will be up on the shop. I would do this by adding 4 listings around 5 PM and the other 4 around 8 PM. And I do that every day. I think these are the times where most people are on the app, so by posting at these times, we've got a bigger chance of people seeing our items. And by spreading the listings out throughout the week, we are giving ourselves more chances of people coming across our shop. Now we've actually got items in our shop, it's time to get some attention and to bring in some followers. These are my 3 tactics in getting followers at this stage. Tactic 1 is to be active on the app. What I would do is spend at least 1 hour every day liking and following other users on the Depop app. A good way to do this is going on the explore page and finding an item that is similar to what you are selling or has a similar style to what you are selling, and then click on the likes and either follow the people that have liked it or click through to their shops and like their items. This is a little bit of a more refined approach than just going crazy and liking and following everyone and everything. If you're interacting with accounts that already like things that are similar to what you're selling, there's a better chance that if they do click through to your shop, they will like what they see and they will like and follow. Tactic 2 is to refresh daily, the tip of all tips. If you don't already know, the Depop search results are in chronological order from when the item was listed or last edited. So if you actually edit your listings, you have more of a chance of showing up at the top of the search results if a buyer types in something relevant to your listing. I would refresh all of your listings at this point at least once a day. To refresh, you just need to click on the listing, click edit, and then click post, and then this listing will go up to the top of your feed. Tactic 3 is to get sharing. This week is a good time to share your shop with friends and family and post it on your social media. Hopefully this should bring you in some new followers and some likes, and you never know, it might even lead to your first sale. This is definitely a bonus tip if you don't feel comfortable in sharing your shop yet, or if you don't really want to hear certain people's opinions of you starting a Depop shop, then don't bother with this one. Only do it if you know you're gonna get some kind of positive out of it. The other 2 tips are a lot more valuable, so just do them instead. As this week goes on, I'm really going to pay attention to what items people are liking and asking questions about and what items are getting no attention at all. I'm going to do 3 exercises this week that are going to help me reflect on the listings and help me optimize them. For the first exercise, I'm going to go through all my listings and critique them myself. I would go through each listing one by one and actually write down your criticisms. This is a good time to reflect on how well you think you've done with your first lot of stock. Things to think about are: how strong are your photos? Are they well lit? Does the styling work? Is the angle flattering? Have you included everything in the listing description? Have you thought about measurements, material? Is the structure of your listings easy to read? If you spot anything that you can change now, then definitely update the listing. If you have critiques of your photos, then just make a mental note and think about this next time you come to shoot. This exercise is all about putting yourself in the buyer's shoes. Again, I would go through each listing one by one and take notes. I would think about what the customer might search in the Depop search bar to come across your listing. And do these keywords show up in the first line of your description? Because they should do. I would also think about what questions the customer might have that your description and photos don't answer. For example, a buyer might wonder how many pockets there are in a jacket, or if there's any pockets at all. So by you thinking about that up front and making sure you write that in the description, this means that if a buyer does think that, they don't have to reach out and take the effort to ask that question. They can potentially just check out straight away. So by including as much info as you can, you're putting less obstacles in the way of the buyer checking out. Exercise 3 is all about checking to see if you do actually show up in the Depop search results. Say if you're selling a black leather backpack, refresh your listing and then type that into the Depop search bar, black leather backpack, and see if your listing shows up. If you can't find your listing, then I would look through all the listings that come up at the top of the search bar and see if there are any keywords that apply to your listing that you can add to your description or potentially your hashtags that will help you show up in the search. Play around with these keywords and see if you can make yourself show up. If you do manage to show up in the search, what I like to do is have a look at how much your photo stands out against the other photos that also show up. I did this once with some hoop earrings that I sell. I noticed that I really needed a bit more of an up-close photo for them to stand out amongst the other million small gold hoops that people are also selling. I found that my far away photo of the hoops just got completely lost in the feed. Make sure you do this on your phone as well, because that is the device most people scroll through Depop with. Okay, at the end of this week, you should have 60 items listed on your shop. You should hopefully have found some followers and gained some likes. And you should have had a go at optimizing your listings. At this point, you're ready for week 4, which is going to be the next video. I would love to hear how your Depop growth is going. So let me know below and feel free to share your shop and I will go and check it out. If this video has helped in any way, then be sure to check out these. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time.